Hi everybody, Rob Keys here, and I am playing MechWarrior Online, and today is a special day for MechWarrior Online players. It is April 29th, 2014, and that means it is the day of the launch module. And yes, I know the game launched in full officially back in September 2013, but that wasn't really a representative of any sort of real launch. The stuff I'm going to show you today wasn't available. There was no semblance of the metagame or the community warfare stuff. It was actually kind of a failed launch because there were very few reviews that came out. The PR agency that helped organize that and push for that, they're gone and out of the picture now. I don't believe there's any PR firm handling PGI or this game right now, and that's a bit of a shame because the coverage across video game sites is null and void. No one's talking about this game, and when they were, it was pretty negative. But for those sticking around and looking forward to MechWarrior Online's future, who still have hope, there's some exciting stuff to look forward to, although today's not a very representative day of that. So, whereas the last kind of update and some recent events had some fun promotions, like this mech you see right here. This is the Thunderbolt 9S, and they gave it away to players for free the weekend before last if they came online, played a bunch of matches, and won at least 5. And that's what I did. It was a smart promotion. It was great for the community. It brought players back, got people playing more matches than normal, and you get a free mech, and with that, a free mech bay, of course. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope to do that like every 2 weeks. Free mech bays, all the time, every day. Before I get ahead of myself, so like I said, this patch is all about the matchmaking stuff, and it's clear that the developers and publishers are making a push towards competitive play and esports stuff, and some people will moan and groan about that, but ultimately it's a good thing. It's more options, it's more customizability, and it gives clans and guilds a lot more fun stuff to do. So the first thing you'll notice is that, well, actually this is a buggy right now. I can't seem to activate. I should have like 8 days of premium time, and I wish I could activate that because I do want to show you what that means, but I can still show you anyway. So basically, all your changes come down to the Play Now button. If I hit this, you'll see right now a new option. You can choose Public Play, which is your classic, traditional MechWarrior Online, or now you can do private matches, which is what you can do with your friends and guilds and whatnot. So before I show you the private stuff, I'll show you the public, what this does right now. Another thing I gotta warn you about, right now the game is missing its ability to choose your mode. So as you'll notice, there's no way right now or after I click OK to choose Conquest, Assault, or Skirmish, or any of the modes. They had to take that out actually because when the launch module launched, it was causing some sort of issues where players who chose all versus a specific mode were not being put into the same games, and everyone was taking a very long time to try to find matches. There were disconnects, all sorts of problems, so it was pulled. But if you go to the official MechWarrior Online website, they put up a note saying there's going to be a hotfix tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and they're going to address that and bring back the ability to choose your modes. So, for fun, let's just click it, assume I chose Assault or something. Boom. Searching as normal. Bottom left, there's a new button. You can cancel while playing public. While it's searching, it says matchmaking search has been canceled. That's correct. Okay, so that's good. You've probably been in a situation where you're playing by yourself or you're playing with friends and you made a wrong selection. Maybe you chose the wrong mode and you started matchmaking, and there's no way to stop it, right? You have to close down the client, and then you can join another match, but you may lose that mech. There might be people in a game who see you kind of join but not really join, and it causes a disconnect and unbalanced teams, all sorts of issues. So that's a smart, simple addition. Otherwise, playing public by yourself, if you're playing solo like me right now, lone wolfing it up, being a pug, it's the exact same as it used to be, no difference whatsoever. If you want to play with a group, it's the same rules as before. All the games are 12v12, and you can join as a 12-man group, or you can join with 2 to 4 players in your own little lance. So exactly the same as it was before, no changes there. The big change, however, is in the balancing. We know that there's a somewhat controversial version of ELO, which sort of balances players by wins and losses, sort of. What this is now going to do, the launch module, is force teams to have a balanced number of mechs by class, and by that I mean it's the 3-3-3-3 rule. Each team of 12 can only have 3 lights, 3 mediums, 3 heavies, 3 assaults, and there's another layer of balance there as well, where each team can only have one pre-made group. So you have one group of 2 to 4 players, and all the other players filling out that 12-man team will abide by the 3-3-3-3 rule, and it'll be balanced by ELO on top of that as well. So lots of efforts, 3 layers of balancing right there. Unfortunately, it was 3 layers of fail today because not only was the ability to select your mode pulled, but they had to actually take out the function that forces the 3-3-3-3. And I actually came on earlier to try using this mech in a match and show a video of the more balanced teams, and I ended up literally fighting a team that had 8 Atlases, and we got owned. Like, my Thunderbolt, which is a heavy mech, was practically the smallest mech on the field. It was awkward, embarrassing, and super frustrating. So I quit out, and it didn't matter anyways. The video quality was kind of messed up. But here I am trying it again. So that's that. Now, let's go to... Yeah, we'll show you the private stuff. So I hit private. This is different now, and this I think fans will like this. Look at this. Boom. A private multiplayer lobby. I am, of course, the game creator. I'm sitting by myself, but whoever creates the match has control over these options, and the first thing you'll notice is the ability to choose your mode. So this works in private, does not work in public right now, but that'll be added tomorrow. So, you know, if you're in a big guild of players and you're organizing your own little tournaments or practice things, or you want to play with your friends, this is awesome. This is something the game really needed, and I can guarantee you there will be a lot of Twitch events and esports stuff at conventions and whatever taking advantage of this, and I would assume there's going to be a lot of additional features and stuff built around the ability to set up private games. Right now these are all grayed out, but if you have a premium account activated, for some reason I can't activate mine right now, it's all grayed out, it must be another glitch, you can actually access all of these features as well. So first thing you can do is you can obviously choose whatever map you want. You can set your match time, you can restrict whether it's just first person, which I imagine most people will do, third person or both. And if the leaders on each team both have the premium account, they can agree to do a different team size, so they can play with less players or set up something where it's like 5v5 or 9v9. So just more options to play with guildmates and friends. So smart all around. Oh, one other thing, if you're playing privately and you're going like from match to match to match, and you don't just use modules but you use the consumables as well, like coolants or airstrikes or whatever artilleries, it'll let you replenish. It'll give you a screen where you can replenish your consumables in between matches. So that's another layer of keeping stuff in player control. Although I don't see it here, but I really do wish there was an option to turn off consumables, because I know a lot of people like to play without airstrikes, because it can be, you know, a little unfair if one team doesn't using it. But got your chat options, that's that. And I already showed you the public stuff where you can cancel while searching. Yeah, so I think that's about it. So like I said, the ability to choose your mode in public servers will be back tomorrow morning. No word yet on when the 3-3-3-3 restriction will return. They haven't really talked about a date today, so I expect it wouldn't be in the next few days. It might be in the next week or the next full patch. But launch module, launch day fail. That's too bad, because I think a lot of fans were excited. I know I was really excited to get into a game where lights and mediums matter more than they tend to, because everyone seems to be using assaults, and that's depressing. But anyways, that's a little brief look at what the launch module is trying to do, and I'll make a video when they have all those features implemented properly as well. I hope you're enjoying these videos. My name is Rob Keys. I'm FailCube on the game server and on YouTube. So like and subscribe for more gameplay videos, not just MechWarrior Online stuff, but all sorts of games. I put up videos literally every single day, at least one video a day, along with live action stuff like unboxing videos of tech and collectibles and other video game, film, and TV. Just fun, cool stuff. So join along and leave a comment. I do love reading them, and I will see you next time. So cheers.